Welcome back. This is Panda-Frog, and today I'd like to join a giveaway entry from Sunset. He's doing his anniversary, 20 years with his wife. Not married, but since they first started dating, so congratulations on that one. Must be a great achievement to reach 20 years with the same person. My wife and I are at about 6 years now and almost 3 years married, so yeah, that's the longest for me. But hey, man, congratulations to you and your wife, and I hope there will be more than 20 years ahead of you. So let's see if we can get to the extra packages you put on. The 10, 20, 30 entries and the 100 subscribers. So let's see if we can reach that goal. You ask us to pick a lock which we would never let go. And I have to say it is this cheap laminated China lock, 50 mil or 2 inch. It is very cheap. As you can see, it has like only 4 pins. The core is wide open. You can trim it. You can do everything with it. It moves. There's no tolerance in here. There's a lot of tolerance in here. Even the core, if you can see it, the core moves itself. But I would never let it go. And the story behind that is when I left the military after 15 years in service, I moved to Bonaire. And there I worked as a dive instructor for a year. And I bought that lock on the island of Bonaire. I secured my computer with it, so I had like a flat, and we had the windows with this bars, you know, so you can't break in. And I had an expensive iMac, which I tied with a I call it like a steel cable to the window framing, the steel on the window, and I secured it with this lock. I didn't know much about locks back then, so yeah, I thought it looked very strong, so yeah. Well, on that island I met my wife, and yeah, so I brought this one to Switzerland, and it was basically the first lock I picked when I started picking like 2 years ago, so it's kind of special. So I wouldn't let it go even if it's crappy or it breaks. It will break someday. I mean, it's really used. The tricky part is sometimes it's really hard to tension it because of the white keyway. It still works. I wouldn't use it to secure anything, but I will never let this one go. So yeah, let's try if we can pick it for you. Raking is pretty easy, but picking sometimes is a little challenging because of the very bad tolerances. Let's see. See, tensioning on this one is, I don't know, I can do it. No, I have to do it like this. First time I picked this one, I had to build a tensioning tool out of a paper clip because I couldn't find anything that fits in there and stays in there. So if I can, I picked this probably 100 times, but sometimes it takes me a minute or two, sometimes it goes directly, and I'm already losing it again here. Come on. You can see the core moving in here. It's just crappy lock. Oh, come on. If I can't pick it, I will just rake it, because that takes a minute, not... Come on. See. Let's try it this way. Sometimes So I have a little more. I have less room, but a little more control on the lock. And I have to say, sometimes this lock really annoys me. Like, sometimes my wife annoys me too, so yeah, it's a nice touch sometimes, huh? Let's put it that way. I'm gonna use a different pick real quick. And there it is open. So you can see the so bad tolerances and tension wrench slips all the time. It's a mess. But if you take a rig, like a city rig, and I have like a special tool, and it's not really a special tool, it's just a paper clip to get a little more room, and then you can like really fast rake it open. Because if you look at the key, you see the first pin you don't need to touch, it is already set almost, and then the others are like, yeah, it's pretty easy. It's called MintCraft M1. I picked it before on video. It's from China, 50 mil, and I just told you the story why I wouldn't let this one go. So this will go back on my wall. And Sunset, again, congratulations to you and your wife. I hope for a lot more years to come. Happy years, of course. Thank you for doing this giveaway. Thank you for watching the video. See you next time. Bye bye.